Hi everyone, today I'll be running through how to make Rice Krispie treats with you. The first thing is to gather your ingredients. I have my butter, my marshmallows, and my Rice Krispie cereal. The first step is to get your butter, and you need 1/4 of a cup. For butter, the measurements are on the wrapper, and you are going to find 1/4, which is equal to 4 tablespoons. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm going to cut there. And once I have that, I'm going to put it into my pot. And then I'm going to start melting that on medium-low heat. I am stirring the butter. I don't want the butter to burn, so you're going to keep stirring it, making sure it doesn't burn. You don't need to stir it constantly, but every few seconds. And then you're going to wait for this to completely melt. It should be liquid. You can see that most of my butter is melted, but I still have a little bit left. I'm going to keep melting this till it is all liquid, and then I will add my marshmallows. So my butter is just about all melted. I have measured my 6 cups of marshmallows. I put them into a bowl so they would be ready to go for when my butter was melted, so I'm going to add those now. And I am going to continuously stir this so that the marshmallows do not burn. You may take turns with the different group members to make sure that you are one person is always stirring them. And you want these to be just about completely melted where you can't see their shape anymore. I am still continuously stirring my marshmallows. You can see that they are starting to melt. They're not there yet, but you want to keep stirring. You can see that the ones on the bottom of the pan were pretty close to completely melted, but the ones that weren't on the bottom are not yet melted. Again, you want your heat to be on medium-low, which would be in between medium and low, or on this stove that I'm using in Kitchen 1, it would be a 3. If it is too hot, it will burn the marshmallows, which is not what you want to do. Right now, I am almost ready to add my marshmallows, just another few seconds. You can see that you can't really see the round shape anymore, and it more resembles fluff than marshmallows. Okay, so before I add my cereal, because I don't want to cook my cereal, I am going to turn this off. And now I'm going to slide it over to the other burner so that I don't continue to cook anything. So I've removed the marshmallows from the heat, and now I'm going to add in my cereal. It is important that right away you stir to coat all of the cereal. You can see that I'm making sure that all of the cereal is coated in the marshmallows, and there's not a lot of marshmallows left, or there's not a lot of cereal that's not coated yet. You want to make sure you're doing this quickly so that the marshmallows don't cool. You want to use it while it's still sticky, but not too hot that it will burn the marshmallows or burn the cereal. This is just about done. You can see that everything is evenly coated. Over here, I have my tray lined with parchment paper. I am now going to scoop my cereal into onto the tray, or the baking dish. This does get a little messy, which is why we line the baking dish with parchment paper. It will save you guys some cleanup. You want to use your rubber scraper to really get everything out of the pan. So I've gotten just about everything out of the pan, and now I'm going to take a second piece of parchment paper, and I'm just gently going to press it down so that it evenly spreads out the Rice Krispie treats so that it's not all in one spot. Using the parchment paper, again, it doesn't stick to your hands, it doesn't stick to the wooden spoon or the rubber scraper, and it allows you to evenly spread them out. So they look like that. More spread out than they were before. You can keep playing with that. You don't want to smush them too hard, just so that they spread out. And when you are done, you can let them cool while you clean up. It is super important that as soon as you finish scraping this pan, you start soaking it in as warm of water as possible to clear off this. Cleaning off the caramelized marshmallow and Rice Krispie will take a long time, but I know you guys can do it. Let me know if you have any other questions. Right now, I am just finishing up with dishes. I have this soaking. While all this is soaking, I'm going to start cleaning the rubber scraper, the measuring cup. I've already done the bowl I used. Make sure you clean up. Don't forget to wash everything, dry everything, put it away. Clean off your counters. There should be no cereal left on the counters or the floors. And you should not be eating anything until every group member has finished cleaning up. I have checked your kitchen. And then I will help you cut up the Rice Krispie treats and put them in a Ziploc bag. If you have leftover time in class, you are welcome to enjoy them. Otherwise, you should be cleaning up and you can take them with you. Let me know if you have any questions. I hope you enjoyed the lab.